everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. I wanted to do a quick little braid tutorial for you guys today because I'm just about to do my hair and I'm like, wow, maybe I should film it. Didn't film my makeup, but I do hope that you like it. Some of my acne is showing through because I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I don't like full coverage foundation because my skin needs to breathe because it sucks. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do my hair with this look. This is my Pride look. This video is probably going to be uploaded way past Pride month, at least sometime in July. Depends when I get around to editing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. All of the products I'll be using in this tutorial I did get from Amazon, besides the hair, of course. So if you guys are looking for it, it's on Amazon. I am using braiding hair from Get Braidified. I'm using this pink hair that she has, and then also some rainbow hair, which I already started splitting apart, doing like 2 ponytails on the top of her head. This look is inspired by Braided by Brie. I'm gonna link her Instagram in the description below, but it's a braid look inspired by one that she did, and I really liked it, and I think it's gonna look really cute with my outfit. So we're gonna do it. I'm using 2 packs of hair, and I'm putting the packs into 2 ponytails on my head. I already have it's separated where I wanted it to go. And I'm using half of a rainbow pack in each one, and then also half of a pink pack in each one. This hair is also 24 inches long, so it's got some length to it, which is really nice. And it's so easy to work with. Like, this is some of the easiest braiding hair ever to work with. You can get it from Amazon too, but like the Get Braidified stuff and the Lunatic stuff is so nice to work with. So I'll show you guys how I split up the rainbow hair because I'm doing the same thing with the pink hair. Essentially, I'm just splitting it right in half, and I kind of just like feel if it's even by feeling the hair and seeing if that's like even enough. Like this one, toss a little bit more over. So I will split it in half, and I'm going to reserve 1/2 for later for the other ponytail braid thing. And then with this half of the pink hair, I'm going to split it in half again into as even as segments as I possibly can. If one's a bit bigger, one's a bit smaller, it's fine. It's all going in the same braid. So, well, bam. So I'm going to start on this right side for you guys here. And I'm going to just tie the rest of my hair back that I'm not going to be braiding into like a weird ponytail on the back of my head. So with my part, I do have it going straight down the middle, and then I have it going at a little diagonal across my head as well. And then I left a little front piece of my hair out as well, just because I think it looked better. I'm gonna start by taking my comb and dipping it into my Instant Control gel. I like using this gel for my braids because I think it works really nicely and it's super easy to wash out. And then we'll just comb this like right into our hair. I like to focus a lot when I'm doing like something smaller like this, right on my part, and definitely in the middle, because you really want to focus on controlling that frizz and making your lines look like nice and sleek. And hopefully I won't pull up like too much of my own hair in this. I already did. We're just gonna ignore that little bumpy do that I made there. It's not a big deal. Now that my hair is gelled and the braiding hair that I'm using is all parted and ready to go, we're going to get into braiding. What I do to start is I take my comb and I section off the front part of the hair that I want to start with. So I kind of take a little bit of a larger section just to begin with. It's not like super tiny, but I like to start it off just a little bit bigger. And from here, I'm going to be splitting my hair into 3 parts, just like this. Now, something that you're going to hear me refer to is rounds, and this is how I work through braiding in my mind, and I'm going to try to explain it to you guys as best as I can. So with your 3 parts here, 1 round for me is bringing your outside piece under the middle and then bringing the other outside piece under the middle as well. For me, that is 1 round. So you'll hear that a little bit. When I first start, I like to bring my braid through 2 full rounds like this, just to kind of start my braid, and I tighten it and I keep it really secure. From here, when I'm taking this outside piece under this middle piece, I'm gonna grab it with my pointer finger and my thumb just like this, and then I can let go because my hand's holding the rest of it. I'm gonna start off with the pink hair first, and what you're gonna wanna do is find the center of the hair, which is right about here. You're gonna take that center piece and you're going to put it in between your thumb and forefinger as well with that other piece of hair, so it's like even on both sides as much as you can. From here, you're gonna toss this piece of pink hair backwards. I'm tossing this one backwards because it's facing the back direction. So I'm just gonna throw it back. And then with this other piece, I find it really easy to hold it in my mouth. Other people can like hold it down with their hand. I'm gonna throw it in my mouth. But essentially what I'll be doing is taking that middle piece over that pink part, finishing the round by taking the outside piece on my left, your right hand side, I think, on my left underneath, and then continuing on. So I hope that made a little bit of sense. So I'm gonna grab this and just like, yeah, we're gonna go under. And then when we pick up this next piece of hair, that's when we're bringing that pink with it. So the reason why you want to do this so quickly is because it's going to keep your braid nice and even. And with that, the braid-in hair is within place. And now you have one piece of your regular hair without any of the braid-in hair. So we're going to tighten that. And now that I have the braid-in hair in is when I'm going to pick up just like a little bit more of my own hair and bring it into the braid. So I don't like to pick up any hair until I have that first piece in. And then again, we're taking that outside piece underneath and we're gonna pick up just like a little bit more of my own hair, just like that, kind of smooth it out with my fingers back there so nothing gets tangled. And then throw this guy under and over, move that. And then this guy, a little bit more hair. So that was maybe about 3 to 4 rounds with the pink hair. You want to try to keep the pieces of hair that you're picking up as small as possible to create the nicest looking braid. That's still something I'm working on. From here though, the next piece of hair that I'm taking underneath the middle is the hair, my hair that has no braid in hair. And this is the perfect time to add another piece of hair. So I'm adding the rainbow next and we're doing the same exact thing. I'm pinching it right in the middle and I'm going to pinch it in between my thumb and pointer finger, toss that back part back, and then I will be taking this hair into my mouth to secure it and braid it. And then as we come around to the other side, I'm picking up the other part of the rainbow and bringing it right back into the braid. And from here, since I don't have a lot of hair of my own that I'm working with, right away, I'm actually gonna add another piece of pink hair. So it's gonna be added right into this one that I have between my thumb and my forefinger again. Middle of the hair is gonna go in, toss the back piece back, and then secure the other part. And once I come back around to that side is when I'm picking up this other half of the pink hair. And then I'm gonna bring up a little bit more of my own hair with that. I think here is where I'm going to add my last piece of rainbow hair. Pinch that the exact same way we have been doing. Pick it back up, pick up some more of my hair, kind of clean up where my hair pieces are in the back there. When I finish off my braid, I do like to braid the hair down just a little bit more, just because I find it a lot easier to tie off when you do that. Once I'm about there, I'm gonna hold the hair by the end of that braid and just kind of smooth out the bottom here. By smoothing out the hair like this, you can even like use a brush and just kind of like brush down it a little bit. But what that does is that it brings all that like extra long hair right at the end all to the bottom. And then what I do is I just take it and I cut it like straight across with some scissors, just like that. Kind of get everything off so that when you do put it up into the ponytail, none of that is in the way. Oh, I don't need that piece in there. Woo! Anyways, ponytail and tie it off. Oop. And then I'm gonna give that a really good tighten on my head. And there is the hair added into my hair. So from here, if you have, like, for instance, I have a weird lumpy bumpy here, I'm not super worried about it because I can just pin it down with a bobby pin. Again, I'm still getting used to braiding on myself. I have a lot of practice and work to do, but I can do it somewhat and it looks pretty cute. This is how the braid looks close up. Not too bad. I'm not upset about it. I'm also going to just kind of pull out the colors here just a wee bit, just to make the braid look more full. With this guy, what I'm gonna do, instead of just leaving it like laying down to kind of replicate Braided by Bree's photo, what I'm actually gonna do is take a chunk of this hair. So I'm gonna hold it, see which chunk is the shortest, which seems to be this pink chunk here. This one is, since I started it near the beginning, the hair is a little bit shorter than the rest of it, which is fine. That's how it works. And maybe pick up like a little bit of rainbow hair in there too. And what I'm going to be doing with this big chunk here is kind of like what we did right at the end. I'm going to cut off any of those loose ends that may have been picked up. There's hair on my face. Okay, we're just gonna try to ignore that. What I'm gonna be doing with this is wrapping it around the base of the ponytail. And this is gonna give me a lot of lift and volume in the ponytail, which will be very nice. So I'm just gonna start by wrapping this and twisting it a bit to make sure it's like really nice and secure, just like this. Grabbing a bobby pin now with that piece right at the end, I'm going to just pin it down. So it's actually inside of that braid. You just can't tell because the braid's so thick. Throughout this braid as well, because I do want the rainbow to shine a little bit more, I am going to just do some little braids with the pink hair throughout. I find these little braids always take the longest to do. But now that I have that guy in, I am going to take maybe some hair when it sits, maybe like about like right here. So we got some like the rainbow in there. I think that'd be pretty. And I'm gonna do some bubble braids just down this guy. With that, I like to take an elastic and put it right at the top here. So I'll take the elastic and I will put the first one like right at the base of the hair up here. And the reason why I do that is because it always makes the first bubble look like 10 times better, as opposed to you like not putting an elastic right at the base there. And then we'll take our second elastic and you can bring it down as far as you want to go. I like to maybe do like 2 inches-ish. I don't know, maybe 3. And then you just pull out the hair as you go. You don't want to pull out your hair in bubble braids like once it's finished. You want to do it as you're going down. Otherwise, you're going to end up with some really whack looking bubbles. Going to continue doing this all the way down. Bada bing, bada boom. We have one of our little rainbow pigtails done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other side up off camera, and then I will show you guys how it looks when I'm done. Alrighty, so I finished the other side of my hair, and I also decided to add these little silver cuffs just through my bubble braids just to give them some extra flair to them. But I think it looks super cute. My hair's I've been trying to wash it out a little bit more, so it's been going a little bit more pastel, which I think just really aligns with all of the colors of like the pastel kind of rainbow and like the lighter pink. I think when you're doing like pigtails on top of your head, to have that braid in hair just to give you that like extra volume just like looks super cute. And I know my hair is a little bit wavy as well, but still cute. Yeah, I really like it. It's cute. It's really cute and I'm really happy with it. I hope that tutorial was like a little bit of help to someone. I know braiding's hard. I learned just by watching YouTube videos of other people doing it and then practicing on myself and practicing on my friends who would let me put hair on their head into braids. So especially my sister. If you guys want to see this hair in photos or videos, feel free to go check out my Instagram as well as my TikTok. Both are at sunflowerraver. And if you want to keep up with some weird shenanigans, you can follow my Twitter, which is also at sunflowerraver. But I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope that you have an awesome day. Bye!